Let's do a self-exploration meditation on the first arising on the backdrop of the now. Let's relax the body, sit comfortably, and simply be. Simply be the now. Be astute in your observation. Sense yourself as the blank canvas of the now. Observe carefully, observe diligently. From the blankness of the now arises the first wave and recedes back into the blankness. The first wave is nothing but the first reaction. It is the first reaction to the sudden recognition of the blankness of the now. You have the option to bridge the gap between you, the now, and the first arising. And you also have the option to maintain the distance between you, the now, and the first arising. This is your free will. You are the now, but you can pretend to not be the now. Be aware and see how you slip into the assumption of being the Advaitin meditator, that is either the doer of this meditation or the experiencer of its effects. The moment the pretense of the doership or experiencership begins, it becomes your destiny to go through the roller coaster ride of the proceeding chain of arisings. Once aboard the roller coaster, you are now chained in until the end of the ride. The wave of personhood will appear and disappear continuously. The chain of arisings will come and go ceaselessly. They will all be linked together as a continuous story. Thus, the suffering continues. You are aboard the story creation train. A window of opportunity may arise at the first reaction that it is all happening by itself. The body mind person is just bound to the roller coaster ride while you are not. It is a short window of opportunity to see the truth. You get a glimpse of a sense of this is not happening. And that glimpse is suddenly wiped away by the wiper of the now. This is the tiny window to exit the roller coaster ride. If you take the stand of being the witness of the person on the roller coaster, you recognize that you are the now. You do not experience the enjoyment, nor do you experience any suffering. This recognition is your exit ticket. Now you will be able to maintain your witnessing stand throughout the roller coaster ride in which the waker is involved, but you are not. But if you miss this window of opportunity and you do not exit, you bridge the gap between yourself and the proceeding arisings. You assume that you are experiencing joy. You assume that you are experiencing sorrow. You assume that you are doing a meritful deed. You assume that you are doing a sinful deed. The roller coaster ride will continue until the sprouts of the embedded impressions are exhausted, because they all belong to the same batch of seeds of assumption. Only when the batch of seeds is exhausted does the waker get off the roller coaster. Once you are off, you feel that bridging the gap between yourself, the now, and the first reaction was your mistake. You create a new story with a new assumption that getting onto the roller coaster could be dodged by you. This is doership again. A window of opportunity will arise again to recognize the first reactive doership arising. If in that window you find yourself, you do not get back into the next chain of arisings. Understand that it is a mistake to think that the entire roller coaster can be avoided. No, it cannot. That is the flow of the waker. It is the long scene of the play in which the waker is the main character. The first reaction is a natural sprout of the flow. It is meant to initiate the long scene. The initiation cannot be dodged, as its moment of sprouting is ever unknown. The only thing that can be dodged is falsely assuming to be the waker, falsely assuming that you are on the roller coaster ride of doership or experiencership. Falsely assuming that the first reaction is yours. And falsely assuming that all the preceding arisings belong to you. All this can be dodged simply by being the witness of the first. Ceaselessly and continuously be the witness. Be the now. Because you never know the sprouting time of the first reaction. Live in awareness. When you live in awareness, you can witness every preceding reaction or vasana. The witness eats away the first reaction. Go through the entire roller coaster ride simply witnessing the person. That is the only leeway that you have. That is your free will. Exercise your free will. Strengthen the witness. The natural end product of the strengthening of the witness is dispassion. The stronger the witness, the greater is the dispassion to the first. Be astute in your witnessing. Observe the blank canvas of the now. Abide as the blankness. Agree to be nobody. Agree to be nobody. Agree to be nobody.